Okay, since I was using the arrow propelling slingshot, the so-called Pocket Hunter by Marksman, and I had to resort to digging out the old arrows. Well, mostly old because some of them are new. You can still see the labels on here with the code and all this kind of stuff. And those are the old ones, those are the new ones. The new ones I purchased thinking that I was going to perhaps get back into archery shortly after I did my video on the forked lightning, the Jennings forked lightning. And I dug out my old target. The tackle box was necessary to provide the points and such for the additional arrows that I used. You know, and I started looking through it and seeing what was in there. I have my old forearm guard right there. This is by Kolpin. And I have my finger gloves or whatever this thing is called. I've even forgotten the name of most of this stuff. Another thing by Kolpin. And use this to draw your string back and without damaging your fingers. And looking at the different field points in here. Or different points in here. And other stuff that's actually wound up in here as well. Some things that are gun related, just to store them and get them out the way. The old tackle box was conveniently located once upon a time, and so I just threw my like these are some contact switches, and I have what was left of a rust removal and bluing kit. Perm blue, never used it. Alright, and this is, let's see what they call this thing. Call this the Twister Broadhead Wrench. And you put your broadheads in there, your hunting points, and you can torque them down using this so that you don't damage your fingers with those razor sharp tips, such as these. Alright, so usually you would fix it to your arrow, or you can just put it down there. See if you can see that. And start your arrow. I couldn't even tell you what the make or brand of these particular broadheads are. These things are 20 years old or better. And this is a more recent... let's kick that up a little bit. Yeah, this is a more recent edition, apparently purchased to go on the newer arrows down there. Let's see, what else do we have in there that might be of interest. Just another contact switch, gun related. This is a liquid silver pen for marking stuff. I'm not sure exactly what I was marking, but it wound up in there anyway. Meadows. Not sure what that's referring to. Meadows. And SP Mister, that's a backpack sprayer. A couple Allen wrenches in there. Not sure exactly what they were for at this point in time. Let's see here. It's a bore brush. Or swab. Another bore brush. See what that is for. 40, I think that's 45 caliber there. Really can't see. I think this is a small game point, and I guess it's just the shock, the trauma of the actual impact that does the damage. Because if you were to hit, let's say, a small rabbit or a squirrel with something like this, you'd probably tear it to pieces. So you hit it with something like this, I believe. This might even be for birds, I'm not 100% sure now. Just the blunt force trauma does the damage. Okay, you have quite a few of those in there. Alright. And these are, I guess, blades for a serrated broadhead. And I never could get these to fit or work properly. So they're still in the original case. I'm not sure if this would have been, if this was a gimmick or if this was actually something effective, you know, with the serrations and all that. Looks pretty impressive, but then again, looks can be deceiving. And we have, looks like, I don't know, a couple collars there. A couple more blades there. And these are possibly cork pin. I'm just seeing this swirl design there. I don't know if you can see it too well in this bright sun. I think that might be the same cork pin design, yeah, with the bullseye or something. I don't know. But you have these flat points here. These target points here, bullet shaped. And there was another one, and this is the only one. Nope, I have, I think, just two of these guys here. I don't see any more. Are there any more? Yeah, I got a couple of these guys. And this one, let's see if we can get that one in. This one looks like it had an encounter with some concrete. So I may have been using this up in the city, out behind the airport once upon a time when this was all pre-Iraq War. Because they got kind of antsy around the Iraq War time if they saw anybody out behind the airport doing anything other than commuting to and from. So when they saw somebody out there in the field with arrows, of course they came to investigate, and yeah. It's safe to say I never did that again. Alright, and I think that's what I was using at that point in time. But in any case, you know, I just thought I'd just take a rambling rant, or make a rambling rant of my old tackle box here for my archery equipment, and some miscellaneous stuff that's found its way in there over the years. And I don't remember this box being so unstable. It used to be a little more stable, it seemed. Let me put these perma blues back in there to stable it out. Alright, this was just a rant, probably a worthless video, but I'll probably wind up posting it anyway. And oh yeah, this thing. This is one of those sighting things that you put on the strings. You kind of weave it into the strings and you kind of use this to line up your sight. Yeah, wow, how about that? Okay, well, that's pretty much it for my tackle box. If you guys out there do any archery, I'm sure that there are quite a few guys out there that do it. Show me your tackle box. Let's see what you guys got going on, and tell me a little bit more about the effectiveness of the different types of arrows that are available. I'm sure there are quite a few other people out there that would be interested in knowing that as well, who may not necessarily be into archery, but may just be curious about it because they've seen some videos posted on it. Alright, thanks for watching once again. Bye-bye.